Hello fellow trading and investing fanatics. Today is September 3rd. Market just closed on Friday and it has been a pretty good week. So I'm going to go over Bitcoin, Mara, and also the growth stocks, particularly F-Point because it performed really well today. So let's go over Bitcoin first and Mara, and then we'll go into F-Point. So Mara has been performing really well. And we're going to go to the charts real quick. So Bitcoin did a little breakout here. So we go to the 8 hour. We had a breakout, retest, and now we are coming, breaking new highs. So I think we're probably going to form some sort of up channel, right? I don't know if we're going to get an aggressive like up move. Maybe it will. I have no idea. If it does, then, you know, it's going to be good for all the mining stocks. Now, we're going to go to Mara real quick. So Mara has been performing really well with the market not tanking. And this little extended move kind of scares me a little bit because it kind of reminds me of the early days where I was holding it. And then this sell-off, I wasn't very good at protecting the downside. So I didn't make as much as or reduce the cost basis as much as I want to. But this time I'm prepared, right? But so far, I don't think we're going to see that pullback anytime soon until the market tanks, which usually in September, if you look at all the indices, they're all doing pretty well. They ran up, and now they're building a sort of a base at the top, and it's holding above support levels, and it's not tanking yet. But September, you know, it could tank anytime, so I'm just going to be ready for that. So I do have hedges going on for Mara. In case the market tanks and Bitcoin, if Bitcoin holds, Mara might not tank as much. But if Bitcoin tanks, the stock market, I mean the overall broad indices all tank, then no, Mara's not going to hold it. So I sold the cover 40. Let's see where we at. I sold the 44 cover call last week for $2, and now it's a little bit underwater, but that's okay. It's a hedge, and I think this is going to protect the downside a little bit more. I also bought the put where I sold 2 puts so far. So I'm gonna show you so I sold a 31 covered put 2 weeks ago, and I closed it out for a nice gain. And then I also hedged a bunch of times, so I probably made only like $150 or $180 because I was hedging some of the other positions when it went up. So and then now I sold another $36 put because I closed out the previous one, and I sold it for $1.25. So those are the two. Though this one is a new one, I haven't closed out. The cover call I haven't closed out, but I did close out 2 puts due to hedging. So you know, I take that off that, so it didn't make that much. But I did get my cost basis down to $9.86, and the stock is at 40. What is it? 44 now. So I'm quite happy with this. I'm gonna try and get this down to 0, hopefully by the end of the year. And Mara, if you look at that, I think a pullback could come. The interesting part about Mara is let me close that. Riot, which is the other mining stock, I found it really weird because it didn't break out. If you look at it, it's kind of still in the ascending triangle. But granted that Mara has more Bitcoin on their balance sheet, so that's why it follows Bitcoin a lot closer, and therefore the rise in price. And you look at some of the other mining stocks like HUT is doing really well, right? And then you look at Bitfarms, they're all doing decently well. Coinbase is doing decently well, and Mara is doing decently well as well. So all in all, it's pretty good. So now that we got Bitcoin out of the way and Mara out of the way, let's talk about F-Point real quick. So F-Point and all the other growth stocks are doing pretty well. F-Point has broken out, and if you look at the weekly chart, right? It closed above the 20-week moving average at $10.57. And on the daily, it closed above the 50-day moving average. It closed at $10.68 today. So I released my hedge, and my cost basis now is $10.25. So I'm up a little bit. But I think I'm going to try and ride it to 12 if the market doesn't tank. And if it comes back into the wedge again, I will hedge again. So let's see how this goes. And I'm super excited. Hopefully we'll get some nice price action. All the other growth stocks are doing decently well. So Douyu, I'm finally back to, well, I'm not back at break even yet because I was trying to buy puts to protect the downside, but I lost a little bit of money. So technically the cost basis for my Douyu it's actually a bit higher at 459, even though I bought it at 419 because I was just trying to hedge it. So I sold a covered call on September 1st for 15 cents or $15. 15 cents, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the rest of the stuff haven't really changed too much, and I'm quite happy with the performance of the market this past week. So hopefully it will continue to go well. If it tanks, then I'm prepared to hedge. So all in all, pretty good week. So enjoy your weekend, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care and bye bye.